Here on GoPSUSports.com, we wrap up the 2017-2018 Penn State men's hockey season with head coach Guy Gadowsky. Coach, how have you spent the last week reviewing the game against Denver and discussing the entire season with your staff?
Immediately we reviewed the game against Denver, but then it's time to get back on it. I think that the one experience not only that Denver has given us, but throughout the year, we need to get better. And we're going to do everything we can in our power to make sure we get better. And this week was a quick evaluation on how that can happen. I think the players are hungry to get right back to training. I think some of them know that's going to be very important for them. So that's what this next week will be about.
We talked after the game, and obviously at that point I think it was too many emotions still going through to kind of put a bow on the season. But now that you're a week away from it, how would you summarize this season?
Well, it's hard to go through experience that we did the last 4 games here against Minnesota and not be thrilled. Honestly, that was as 4 great games as I've been a part of, and that was instrumental in us obviously getting to the tournament. Anytime you can get the tournament right now in college hockey, you should be very proud of that. To do it 2 years in a row is something special, and it's going to be a lot of you look at the programs that haven't been able to accomplish that. That's something that we have to feel really, really good about. So that's number one. But I think the experience at the end makes us realize that we do have to get better. I have to do a better job. Our staff can do a better job, and it's got to carry over to the team and program as a whole.
What's it say about the conference to have 3 teams in the Frozen Four and teams that you've had some success against?
Yeah, I think it says a lot about the Big Ten Hockey Conference right now. And you look at a 5th, Minnesota, who was, in all rights and purposes, they should have been there as well. And I think the Big Ten, they've done a great job this year. Certainly congratulations to the 3 programs that are going to the Frozen Four from the Big Ten. But I think that it gives everybody a little bit of a reason to say that we are going to have an opportunity to be battle tested against the best teams in the nation. And if this year is any indication, that should set you up well for success. And I wish those teams all the best as they try to get a national championship.
We talk so much about your senior class, but also in the past week, Andrew Sturt signing a 2-year deal with the Ottawa Senators. How would you describe what he meant to your program?
Well, he's brought a lot of goals and a lot of energy, and the community loved him for very good reason. And we're going to miss him just like everybody in Pagula is going to miss him. He's a special person. He brings a lot of special emotions out of everybody, and I'm really proud of him. Mostly, to be honest with you, is what he's done here academically. His grade point average is excellent, and he's worked really, really hard at that, and I give him a ton of credit. And for him to be a Big Ten champion, to go to the NCAA tournament 2 times in a row, and he will get his degree this summer and then sign an NHL contract. I mean, what else do you want to accomplish? I'm very proud of him.
You already mentioned that the guys are hungry to get back to work. So what is the next step for them over the next couple months as they finish up classes and head into the summer?
So everybody's individual, but I think we do have a lot of guys that understand that if they are going to take the next step in their hockey game, that they've got to get leaner and meaner, and that process is going to start now. I think a lot of them do realize that and are hungry to get after it. And first of all, the priority when you talk about this type of year is to do extremely well academically. I mean, the better we can do now, it's going to make it's what you're here for, and then it's going to make things easier for them to concentrate on hockey during the season. So that's number one importance. But while that's going on, the ones that really want to take a big step next year in terms of their production and performance on the ice, that starts now with Cam Davidson.
Coach, we appreciate the time all year. Look forward to seeing you again in October.
All right, thanks, Tripper.
Penn State hockey head coach Guy Gadowsky with us here on GoPSUSports.com.